Hey folks, just a timely reminder that 3 months from now we will be into the 2023 version of the online Parashara Conference. So there'll be a host of notable Jyotishis speaking at this conference. Dr. David Frawley, Kamala Sutton, Sam Jeppy, Andrew Foss, myself, and many others. So just a heads up, you can still get reduced pricing for registration between now and Labor Day. After that, it goes to regular pricing. So take advantage, sort of a last minute opportunity to get a reduced rate on the whole conference, days at a time or segments thereof. So I'll be speaking 2 days. Thursday, November 16th, I'll be giving a full intensive 4.5 hours on the subject of finding career in the horoscope. Now, funny thing is, what first turned me on to astrology was a desire to understand what would be my appropriate career. Okay, this is many, many years ago. It was in the context of Western astrology, but it got me started on the path. Today, of course, I'm now well aware of many more techniques that are available, especially in the world of Jyotish, to determine an appropriate career for an individual. This comes courtesy of teaching with Hart Defoe, perhaps the most notable Jyotishi in the West, who shared his knowledge with me and many other students over the course of a few decades. So in this methodology, which has got multiple techniques, we can use various things. Planets and kendras are a major determinant for the person's individual nature and, their appropriate engagement with the world. Then there's another technique, a Sudarshan technique, where we look at the influence of grahas on the ascendant and the ascendant lord from three different perspectives. Udaya Lagna, that is the natural Lagna ascendant on the eastern horizon, but also Chandra Lagna, taking the moon as if it were the ascendant, and Surya Lagna, taking the sun as it were the ascendant. So these are very powerful techniques, and the third of those techniques is another one called a standout bhava method, wherein we look for a house in the horoscope that enjoys a particular favor, whether it's planets in their own signs or exalted or a cluster of yogas, so on and so forth. So with these three sort of methods applied simultaneously or contemporaneously, we get a leg up in determining what the appropriate career outlet is for an individual. So as I say, that's a full-blown workshop where we'll go into a lot of detail regarding this particular analysis. On Friday, November the 17th, I will give another talk, a lecture, 2.5 hours, on compatibility between horoscopes. So I'll address, the traditional Dashkut scoring method, which we find in all astrological softwares, all Vedic astrology softwares. What it means to have, what constitutes a good score, a bad score, a sort of mediocre score, and what do you do with that? And then there's another methodology which we can use that's perhaps even superior to that, which requires looking at the horoscope with 4 critical points in mind: the ascendant, the moon, the sun, and because we're talking about love relationships, Venus. This allows us to sort of construct a 4x4 matrix with 16 points of comparison by which we can, produce another score for compatibility between two horoscopes. And again, what do you do when there are, multiple problems or, lack of congruence or compatibility as indicated by those 4 factors in each of 2 horoscopes? What are the good and bad signs and the hurdles that can be overcome and those that are less likely to be overcome? All very instrumental in being able to advise a client on, appropriate matching in the pursuit of a partner. Okay, so all this and more, my contribution plus that of many other Jyotishis. This conference runs the 16th to the 20th of November. Register soon before Labor Day to take advantage of the reduced rates. You can use my name strung together, Alan Annand, all one word as it were, for discount additional to what is available prior to Labor Day. Okay, pounce on it. Hope to see you there. Bye for now.